Hello everyone, g'day. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to X-Plane. Welcome to the awesome Take Command TorqueSim Challenger 5 Challenger. CitationJet 525. I got challenges on the mind, Beaver. Thanks for that. Welcome on in, everyone. Dearie me. Anyway, how are we all doing? Welcome on in. Thanks for coming. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, evening, whatever's appropriate to you. Thank you for dropping in. So, we're here in Boise. We're going to look at the plane for a bit. We're going to run around and get her all set up and then head up to Kalispell. We're on PilotEdge. It's about I think about 200 or 300 mile flight, so it shouldn't be too long. We'll have a look at some systems. We'll get us started and get going. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for coming. And without further ado, let's have a look. Here she is in all her glory. X-Plane gods have seemed to have deigned us with reasonable weather today, so that's nice. I hope everyone's been enjoying the preview coverage so far. It's nice to have you all here, and hope you guys enjoy this jet when it releases tomorrow. So today, I've seen the other previewers show off the GTN NXIs, which I don't have, but I figured what we would do is show off the default radio panel. This is what everyone will get with the the jet when it comes out. They'll get the default radio panel and the wonderful UNS. So I thought we would show that off and just show how capable it is without anything else. We've got a bunch of different options we can select. The standard radio panel, which is here, the 530, either Garmin, the Reality XP, or the default 530 for X-Plane, 750, and the 750 NXI from TDS, which hasn't come out yet, but from what I understand, soon. Cool, so here she is. Oops. Here she is in all her glory. Just sitting on the ramp here. We haven't done too much with it yet. I just loaded in, connected up, and having a little bit of a look around. I've got my wing view set up here. There she is. And she's looking really very nice. I've been flying this for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And still learning little bits and pieces every flight. It's a lot of fun. It's deceptively simple for me. I'm really enjoying all the intricacies and different aspects that the plane offers. So learning things every different flight is pretty cool. So I'll have a quick little look at our plan here. Oops. Right, so we'll be flying from Boise, Idaho, up to Kalispell in Montana. It's approximately 57 minutes in the air. Shouldn't take too long. That's what I filed. I'm not sure if that's what we'll get. We're heading up to flight level 400, or we're going to try, and then go from there. 2,100 pounds of fuel and 4 packs. So plan and plane are the same in Australia. Somewhat. So 2,100 pounds, that's about 1,050 aside fuel wise. There we go. And we had 4 packs, so it'll be me at about 170 pounds. Co-pilot, we won't bother with. 170 pounds, 170 pounds, 170 pounds, and get rid of the jump seat. I do have all the alerts turned off today. I'm sorry, everyone. Thank you for all the support if you follow. Thank you for the resubs as well if you do that. But just for a first look at the plane, I thought I'd turn everything off, keep things nice and professional as much as I can, and make the video available. So thank you very much for the support, Flyboy. Appreciate it. This is a pre-release version. It releases tomorrow, so they were nice enough to give me a copy to show off on the stream here, and I've been flying it the last week or so, trying to get ready to show it off for everyone. I believe we do have a few of the devs here. I saw Coop floating around before, so feel free to ask any questions, and anything that I miss, I'll try and do my best to answer as well. So yeah, it comes out tomorrow. I believe it's 1700 Zulu. Right, that should be all the weight and balance done. I'm gonna quickly jump back here, connect the battery up. And we'll jump back to the cockpit and remove all the extra stuff. Cool, that should be us pretty well ready to go. Oxygen's looking good, we've got enough on board. We'll just do a quick check of all the breakers. It's all looking good. Switches where they need to be. Gens are on. Avionics and inverters off. Ignition's off. Okay. Test the standby gyro. That should come alive now. Radios. Switchology's all looking fine here. Flaps are off, cut off, trims are set. Engine sync is off, attenuator's auto. That's looking all pretty good there. Breakers on the right hand side are all looking good and in. I guess we boot her up. And unfortunately, my mouse has just died, so I need to go get a new battery for it. So if you can give me 30 seconds, I apologize, everyone. I will be back in just 1 second. Now of all times. Sorry about that, folks. All right, so we should be good to go now. Everything's set up, I think, for a start here. I'm gonna get the battery on and we'll get underway. Oops. There it goes. Can you guys hear the sim sounds? I'm not doing the TDS on this one, boss one. I'm just gonna go show the default avionics setup that you get with the aeroplane. So all right, so that's all looking good. We got power to the aeroplane. We can get some nav lights on. We can get the beacon light on. If I was a little bit more prepared, we would have called up and gotten the clearance already, and then just gone for the engine start. But in this case, we'll just boot her up, start an engine, and then get going. All right. Landing field elevation for us in Kalispell. We've got 3,000 feet. All right, so that's set there. That's looking pretty good for us. All right, I think we're pretty much good for an engine start here, so let's do that. Looks like we've got gen loading on the left, start on the right. 2 starter lights, gen assisted start, 8% fuel on. There's the light off. Up it comes. Associated with the inverter there. Right, so inverter on. Avionics on. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting flight in terms of the weather. I'm doing things a little bit out of sequence here in terms of getting all the engines set up and so on and so forth before doing a lot of the briefing and stuff, but I just wanted to get them going and underway before we got to doing anything else. Hello everyone, welcome. Fox, welcome on in. Alright, so looks like we're pretty good here. I'm going to get the ATIS up for Boise. Looks like we've got 1239 on COM2.
Eyes on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
Yankee.
Boise Air Terminal. ATIS information, Yankee. 0053 Zulu. Wind 110 at 10. Visibility 10. Ceiling 8,500 broken. Temperature 6. Dew point -1. Altimeter 29 Arriving and departing runways 10 left, 10 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
Right. We have Yankee. Let's get our clearance. Boise clearance November 525 Delta Bravo IFR to Kalispell. Helps if I push the right button. Boise clearance November 525 Delta Bravo IFR to Kalispell. Should be. Com 1, yeah, we should be all set up here. Yeah.
25, pressure 525 Delta Bravo, Boise clearance. Just confirm your destination, Glacier Park Airport.
AFM, Glacier Park 525 Delta Bravo. Alright, so she's working on the clearance there. I expect it'll probably be Boise 3 departure.
Delta Bravo clear to Glacier Park Airport. Boise 3 departure to Boise. Direct Valley. as filed. Maintain 16,000, expect flight level 40010 minutes after departure. Actually, yeah, that's going to be northeast bound. It should be an odd 1,000 plus 500. Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 3271.
Cleared to Glacier Park, Boise 3, Boise, then Zolly, then as filed. Maintain 16,000, 119.6 and squawk 3271, November 525 Delta Bravo.
Delta Bravo, read correct.
Right, so we've got our clearance there. It's going to be slightly different to what we planned on. So this is what we filed, and it's going to be a slightly different.
Prescott clearance delivery Bonanza 36 Bravo Romeo. Information Charlie. Request IFR clearance to 4 corners.
I need to double check the I need to double check the fix that she gave us. Hey Jet.
10,000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.57, squawk 7326.
Bonanza 36 Bravo Romeo is cleared to 4 Corners Airport, wind speed to departure, Junza transition, then as file, climb maintain 10,000, expect 11,010, minutes after departure, 133.57, squawk 7326.
Is that correct? So 156, no traffic is between you and Ryan Field, report out for cancellation, misbridge airborne this frequency, or on the ground 122.2, change advisory frequency approved.
Skype 156, roger. Change to advisory.
November 525 Delta Bravo. Can you confirm that second fix was at Victor Alpha Lima Yankee Yankee?
Other 5 Delta Bravo Boise VOR and then Valley. That is correct. Victor Alpha Lima Yankee Yankee.
Boise, then Valley, thanks, 5 Delta Bravo. Okay, so clearance has been received. We can start putting stuff into the UNS here. So it's the Boise 3 departure. Departure of 10 left, I assume. Boise 3 to the Boise VOR. After the Boise VOR, it was Valley. I'm trying my best, Tricky. And then it's going to be direct, so KGPI. Glacier Park. That's all looking good. That's our flight planning done there. I do want to actually tune up some of the secondary nav stuff, so it's going to be Boise 3, 10 left, climb to 16,000 or lower as assigned on radial 098 reference Boise, so that's going to be 1133. Not today, the other week. 1133. 1133. We can set that to be, there we go, nav 1, and we can even do an ident on it. Dash dot dot dot. Dash 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 dot dot. So that's good. And it's going to be the 098 radial. And bring up the pop-up.
Ground Bonanza 36 Bravo Romeo. We're at the southwest parking, south ramp. Request taxi IFR.
Alright, that's all done there. Alright, so next things for us, we need to grab our performance. I've gone and calculated everything already. It's going to be takeoff weight of 9,100 pounds, V1 99, VR 99, V2 103, Our N1 for takeoff is going to be 98.3.
Bravo Romeo, Prescott ground, runway 21 left taxi via
98.3 and
Charlie.
99. Climb N1's going to be 96.1 and we got 2,100 pounds of fuel. So we're actually looking fine there. We just got to put the code in.
Runway 21 left via Charlie, cross runway 12 at
3,
Charlie,
2,
and
then 7, 1. There we go. Alright, so we've then got 16,000. Oh, excuse me, no we don't. 16,000. 098, 098, 16,000. Bug sets, and in theory, we're pretty much good to do a safety announcement.
Welcome aboard the CitationJet. We're delighted to have you with us on our flight. Please make yourself comfortable and securely stow any personal items.
Now we'll give away a copy tomorrow, good
Kindly
fixings.
fasten your seatbelt. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Tomorrow. Alright. Let's grab the ground frequency, 21.7. (1181) for tower. Thank you for the resub. 1217, 1181, and then our departure frequency was 119.6. I'm going to put that in COM2. However, we're not going to use COM2 for that. I'm just going to put it there as a reminder for me. Right, so let's change that to the cross pointer because that's what I like. We're bugged up. We're all set through here. The levels are all still fine. You can hear me. You can hear the jet. All is fine there. We've burnt enough fuel now, so I think we should pretty much get ready to go.
Before we depart, please take a moment to review the safety features of this aircraft. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and tight by pulling on the loose end.
Thank you guys for all the support. I've just got the alerts turned off while we do the demonstration of this plane, so thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Place it over your nose and mouth and
Okay,
secure it
it's
with
going to
your
be a
last
taxi
band. Breathe normally.
Alpha
Please
Whiskey
locate
10
the
left.
emergency exit, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. We appreciate your attention.
Alright, that's good, that's fine. Alright, we happy to go? Everyone set? Everyone set? I am using the UNS. I am indeed. There's another chappie here with us. Buckled in indeed. G'day TorqueSim, how's it going? You got peanuts, nothing but. Oops, a little stutter there. Yeah, that's fine, Beaver. You're all good. Let's get some mood lighting going.
340.
Good night, PD. Have a wonderful rest. Alright, we can get a little bit of sound dampening going on.
Garbled.
I'm just gonna call up and get my taxi clearance here. Boise ground, November 525 Delta Bravo, Alpha 6 with Yankee taxi.
525 Delta Bravo, Boise ground, runway 10 left, taxi via Alpha Whiskey.
Alpha Whiskey 10 left, November 525 Delta Bravo. Alright, we're clear on the left, and we're clear on the right. As briefed, it's going to be Alpha Whiskey 10 left. No changes here on the departure. 098 radial, 16,000 feet. We've looked at the MSA, there's terrain all around, up to 16 as we've been cleared. Right.
As we prepare for takeoff, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened and that your seat is in the upright position. All electronic devices should be set to airplane mode or turned off. We'll be in the air shortly, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Very cool. All right. So for the takeoff, we'll do lights, ignitions, and flaps are set. So what we're going to do is I'm going to depart on the radio needle. So we're going to
tree 6 Bravo Romeo 21 left, ready for departure.
We're going to do the 098 radial off the VOR. Then we're going to switch to the UNS and use FMS nav en route. So
1 left, Bonanza 6 Bravo Romeo.
if that works for everyone. Alright, Alpha and Whiskey's coming up. Alpha, Whiskey 10 left. Views are working, which is nice. Alright. Whiskey and Alpha. Alright, Alpha then Whiskey, excuse me. So this is us here. Round we come. The departure frequency was 119.6. So let's hold up here. I'll sort my stuff out. 119.6. And we'll do the lights and ignitions in a second. Boise Tower, November 525 Delta Bravo's ready for departure 10 left.
525 Delta Bravo, Boise Tower, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
10 left, clear for takeoff, November 5 Delta Bravo.
It is a 6 runway pressure 6 Bravo, Romeo, contact Phoenix departure.
Alright, we're clear on the right, clear center, clear left. Transponders transponding. Landing lights. We've done the cabin announcement.
Phoenix departure, good evening, Bonanza 36 Bravo Romeo 5,600, climbing 10,000.
We're good. G'day, Melbourne.
6 Bravo Romeo, Phoenix departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 11,000.
Climb maintain 11,000, Bonanza 6 Bravo Romeo.
And we're cleared.
Tucson approach, IX 73156, on the ground, safe at Ryan, cancel IFR.
Alright.
73156, for cancellation received. Thank you, have a wonderful night.
Everyone set?
1562.
Set power.
Boise North 340, kilo 100.
340, taking the call sign.
Number 340 Alpha Kilo.
98.3.
340 Alpha Kilo, Boise clearance, go ahead.
It's good for to request Gillespie.
Thrust set. Speeds alive.
Like Gillespie. Say the identifier.
No, I'm sorry, Glacier Park, not Gillespie.
And rotates. Oops.
340 Alpha Kilo, clear to Gillespie. Correction, clear to
You're up.
Glacier Park Airport.
V2 and 10, flaps up.
Departure, Boise, as filed.
Your damper.
6000. Expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure.
And up we go.
Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 4363.
Cleared to Glacier Park, Boise 3 Boise in the south, 16,000.
Autopilot coming on.
For 5 Delta Bravo, contact departure.
Departure 5 Delta Bravo. And we'll climb at about 180 knots. Engine sync. Climb power. And departure. Big Sky departure November 525 Delta Bravo 4,800 climbing 16,000.
Big Sky departure, radar contact.
And give it a little bit more. Climb thrust was 96 initially. And get onto the 098 radial. Okay, we should be good to tidy up a bit. And away we go. We are using the UNS, we are. The levels are still fine, you can hear the sim, you can hear all that. It's a very lazy intercept here. But we're doing not too bad here. So what will happen is once we get cleared direct, a couple of things are going to happen. We're going to put it into FMS steering. We're going to do the direct to on the UNS here. And then from there it'll be on our way on the UNS. So I'm only using the nav radios for this departure sequence here. You can do it on heading or you can do it through a nav mode. I'm worried that if I engage the nav mode now, it's going to do a big old aggressive intercept. I'll just fly the heading for now. We're within half scale deflection anyway, so it's a little bit lazy of me, but it seems to be coming in. Direct to Valley, November 5 Delta Bravo. FMS. Direct to number 3 Valley. Enter. Left turn. And just to confirm, FMS.
Station 5 Delta contact, Salt Lake Center 128.72.
2872, November 5 Delta Bravo. Okay, that's fine. Nav mode, and that's going to then intercept that. 2872 for us. Center G'day, November 525 Delta Bravo, 2000 climbing 16,000 direct to Valley.
525 Delta Bravo, Salt Center, climb and maintain flight level 390.
390, November 5 Delta Bravo. Alright, 390. So one of the things I really like to do in this plane is make use of the pop-ups. There's lots of great pop-ups you can use.
340 Alpha Kilo, Boise Tower, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
For a lot of these things, there's 390, and then just get rid of it.
Contact Salt Lake Center 133.25.
Salt Lake Center 133.25, 3X0.
Alright, up we go. I've got a lot of stuff bound. I've got the pitch wheel bound, I've got the yaw damper and the autopilot bound, I've got the heading bug bound, and a bunch of the pop-ups for certain things as well.
43 X-ray Sierra will be level 17000.
43 X-ray Sierra, Salt Lake Center.
We're looking pretty good.
Evening, Jack. X and altimeter 3007.
One thing I do want to check is, do we have the cabin climbing? It's doing something.
Foxtrot, and we would like the ILS 1908 Zulu two-door transmission.
Alright, do the sounds need to come down a little bit? We can do that. Is that better now? A little bit of a quieter experience.
00 Alpha Kilo, check your transponder 4363, contact departure.
Alrighty. So we're looking pretty good here. I think we're looking quite good. You guys can do what you want in the back.
40 Alpha Kilo, Big Sky departure, radar contact.
And away we go.
3X, Sierra, confirm where you want to start from. Is that
Thank you all for the resubs as well. I've just got the alerts turned off, just so we can so I can export this to YouTube afterwards. So the guys have a VOD that they can use. Thank you all very much for the support. Thank you for coming and checking out the plane. This comes out tomorrow. I'll be giving away a copy on my stream if anyone's interested. This releases for X-Plane 12. I believe it's 1700 Zulu tomorrow. In 15 hours, so this will release tomorrow. We'll fly it again tomorrow.
At 14,000 or above, cleared ILS Zulu runway 19 approach and report.
There's transition.
Joining the localizer.
Cross 2 cut at or above 14,000, clear ILS 19 approach, and we'll report on localizer for 43 X-ray Sierra.
So we actually had a little bit of a reroute here, which is going to be that. So it's going to be Valley and then direct. Why don't we set up some secondary stuff? We got the Kalispell VOR 1132.
Contact Felixton on 128.72.
Oops. One 1132. 1132. Give it a little bit more in the climb power here. Yeah, the team have done an absolutely amazing job of this. I'm very, very pleased and thankful to be able to fly it and show it off for everyone. I was a little bit nervous today, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. I just didn't want to stuff anything up and show you guys the plane at its best, so I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to ask any questions.
I can get you direct Mullen Pass.
That works for us. 5 Delta Bravo direct to Mullen Pass.
5 Delta Bravo, clear direct Mullen Pass, resume navigation.
Own navigation direct to Mullen Pass for November 5 Delta Bravo. Alright. That's fine because we don't have it in the flight plan. Which is why. So it says flight plan unlinked because we're direct to a point that's not within the initial flight plan that we put in. So I think we should be able to drop MLP in here. And then GPI direct. So in theory, we'll just do a direct to and that should clear the message. So that's looking pretty good. Where we go? So it's not, the TDS is not releasing at the same time as the plane releases. The integration is there, so whenever TDS release the 750, you'll be able to use it. So the integration ships with the plane, it's just the unit itself is separate and it's not released yet. We can actually set up some bearing pointers if we wanted. Nav 2 is pointing somewhere, and I think that should be to Kalispell 1132. So let's just do an ident of that. 1132. Dash dot dash dot. Dot dot dash dot. Alright, good. And that's showing us at 265 miles. I believe the RXP works. I just need to double check, but I believe so. So tomorrow I'll be live at my normal time, which I believe is 2100 Zulu. It's a lovely day here today. Alright, so that's all looking fine for the time being. We're still making good-ish performance. Let's give it a little bit more. So this is the pretty much the stock configuration that you can use. This is the standard avionics option. It comes with the Navcom radios and the UNS. So if you prefer to use that, you can. There's also the stock 530 from X-Plane or the Reality XP 530. And these are the two. The 750 and the 750 NXI are separate purchases. Cool. So they've just added the PAX briefing system. Currently in the English language. We're waiting to get up to cruise until we play the. We can play it now. Here we go. So they're pretty much a different generation of unit. The NXI has got quite a capability to it. LPV. And this one will be directly updatable via the Navigraph database. It's the same developer as the one for Microsoft, which allows for Navigraph updating. Which is pretty special, really. So it's actually got a very cool capability that if you put a GPS unit in here, say there was a 530 here, you can actually switch between nav and FMS steering and steering modes. So whilst you're in the nav mode for the nav mode here, if you had another GPS here, you could toggle between VLOC or GPS mode on the other unit, which would allow for steering based off the GPS unit. And if you're not using that, you can use FMS, which will just provide steering based off the UNS. So it's actually really quite fancy that you can have the ability to use both and use them both in harmony, I guess. No auto throttle. It's got a engine sync, but that's about it. So what I've been doing in my test flights is I've been navigating pretty much en route with the UNS, and then once I get to the the terminal area, excuse me, and I'm about to do the approach, I'll do everything based off the GPS for the procedures. So if an XLS, I don't think so. UNS is the go.
Actually, I can get you direct Mullen Pass now if you like.
Alright, we'll direct to Mullen Pass.
Giraffe Kilo, clear direct Mullen Pass for resume navigation.
Direct Mullen Pass on now. Good for Giraffe.
Alright, so Mullen Pass. It's coming up. Oops. So she's changed our flight plan around again a little bit, so 1178. There he goes.
36 Bravo Romeo, flag stop, altimeter 3021.
Alright, we're slowly getting there with 32,000 for 39,000.
Just confirm I still got you, lost no C.
So my plan was to do a RNAV approach with LNAV mins. If the weather allows for it. So I wanted to do approach on the UNS only with UNS steering and then vertical speed for the steps here. So that's going to be the plan. I believe there is a way to load UNS flight plans from SimBrief. I believe you can load them. However, I don't recall how to because I've never done it. But I believe that was something that you could do. I think you have to export them to the X-Plane route folder, and then the UNS can load them. Yeah, it is via the X-Plane flight plans. I just don't recall exactly how it was done. Because it's something I've never done before. I'm not sure about VR, I'm sorry, Furman, because I don't use VR, so that's unfortunately something I'm not entirely certain about.
240 Alpha Kilo, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
25 Oregon, Cherokee. Seattle 340 Kilo, 340. Sorry, 350.
340 Alpha Kilo, Seattle Center, thank you. Cross Mullen Pass at maintain level 240.
We'll pass at 240, Zero Kilo.
I prefer PE, mostly.
Sir 525 Delta Bravo, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
125.1, November 5 Delta Bravo. Salt Lake Center, hello, November 525 Delta Bravo, 34.9, kilometer 390.
Sir 525 Delta Bravo, Seattle Center, thank you.
Seattle Center.
Pass at maintain level 240.
Mullen Pass at flight level 240, November 5 Delta Bravo. So we did get a restriction here. Flight level 240. He streamed it yesterday, Chris. 240 in 200 miles. So, well, actually in 165 miles. We should be, might actually request 370, just so we don't have to go up all the way to then just go back down. So we'll do maybe 370 in a couple of minutes if we feel like it. What are we doing? 700 feet a minute.
Contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
Right, so things that we can think about. We need to cross Mullen Pass at 240. We're going to be at 39,000 feet. Minus 24 is 15. Times 3 is 45. So about 45 miles prior to Mullen Pass, we'll need to start our descent. So actually, we'll leave it at 39 because we should be able to make it up in about 4 minutes or so. Does that sound about right? 39
Albuquerque Center, finance at 36 Bravo Romeo 11000.
times 3 is 45. So what we'll do is once we'll get up to the cruise, we can even use the VNAV page if we want to. If I was to plug in that now, it's going to give me a interesting value considering the fact that we're still climbing. So the value is going to be wrong. So we'll do that once we get up to cruise. Hey, Bon Choi. So this plane is coming out tomorrow. The TDS will not release tomorrow. The plane's coming tomorrow. Nice to see ya. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm sorry I'm not as interactive as I normally am. I'm just trying to to show the plane off the best way I can, you know. Oops. I thought this would be a cool way to show it off as well, just with the Navcom radios and then the UNS. The checklist? I don't have a checklist, I don't think. That's okay, I can't speak, so... Here's a flyby for you. I haven't actually looked at what documentation it ships with. There's a bunch of great documentation within the TorqueSim Discord. There's actually there's a really great post that has a great collection of documents that you can just download as well that are for the real aeroplane. And let me see if I can get the link for you. I believe it's one of the pinned messages within the TorqueSim Discord. If you go to the Cessna channel or the 525 channel, there's a big old collection of documents that you can grab here. We're almost there. The last 1,000 feet to 39. It's a little bit of a slog, but we'll make it. All right, Alright, the next question that I've got is whether or not we'll actually be able to do this approach. What's the ATIS frequency for Glacier Park? It's 3262. Might not be able to get it out this far, but no, I didn't think so. But last time I checked, they were doing runway 02, so, or runway 2. Hey, Pilsner. Yes, it is a it's certainly a different breed, isn't it? It is certainly huffing and puffing, but that's for me the appeal of it. I like the challenge, if you will, to get it up to where it needs to go. It's been very, very pleasant. Yeah, so I believe the 525, the original CJ, was it was single pilot. I think it was the following. Actually, I don't recall. Double check. You might need to do some research on that because I don't recall off the top of my head. All right, we're at 39. Let's play the cruise announcement again. We've got English, French, German, and Spanish. Let's do the So we're slowly slowly accelerating. Right, so now we're at our cruise level. We can actually try and do here we go, Mullen Pass, flight level 240. Topper drops in 78 miles, it reckons. What's the message? Next leg undefined. I see. So, Mullen Pass, 3 degrees, topper drops in about 76 miles, 13 or so minutes. So, just to double check, we got Mullen Pass at 24. So 39 minus 24 is 15 to lose, times 3 is 45. So that's going to be 45 miles prior to Mullen Pass. We're showing 122 miles to Mullen Pass, so 122 minus 45, 77, 72, pretty close. So, yeah, let me do that again in the cabin. Sounds awesome. I've also got the headset turned down a bit. Yeah, even got the A20s, it does. I'm gonna ask Center for something here. It was going to be Mullen Pass, then direct, but I have a feeling it's going to be then Gogs and then direct. Seattle Center, November 525 Delta Bravo. Just wanted to confirm after Mullen Pass it was direct to Gogs and then direct Glacier Park. G'day, g'day.
Air Delta Bravo, that's correct.
Thanks. So after Mullen Pass, it's then direct to Gogs. And then direct. Cool, so that's going to be good for us. Runway 2. And then I wanted to do the Arnav Zulu for 2. From Gogs. So that's what I'm going to request. Whether or not that's what we get. We'll see what we can see. Yes, indeed, this is our lovely CJ that's releasing tomorrow. I'm just very fortunate to be able to get it a little bit early and show it off to everyone. I've really been enjoying it. I've been flying for about 2 weeks now, and every flight I learn something new about it, and I learned something different and a new way to operate it, and new things. Yeah, so it's probably put the hold in lieu of procedure turn. We're gonna probably just see if we can get straight in. I wanted to see if I could fly it down to the LNAV mins and use the UNS for the lateral tracking, and then we could do vertical speed for the obviously the step downs. Alright, top of drop's coming up about 20 miles. So that's the hold there. Nice to see you, Cam. Thanks for coming. There we go. Absolutely cooking along. So we can cycle between time to go and ground speed, 14 minutes to the next fix, or our ground speed of 380 knots. We got 153 miles to Kalispell, and then I believe I've put Mullen Pass on nav 2, which is 92 miles. So that's looking good. It's almost a different jet without the GTNs and the GNS units, which is really kind of cool to me, because it feels like a completely different mode of operating the same jet, which to me is just awesome. I think it's about 1,500 miles on the range. Oh, here you go. I got you, Nolan. There you go. Actually, I probably should leave it on that for en route. Alright, coming up on 75 miles, so in a minute or two we'll start the descent. So we've got 82 miles. We said that we're going to start at about 45 miles, so this has put us at 32 miles from now, 4 minutes. We can't fly LPV. And I don't think we can do LNAV, VNAV, but I think we can do LNAV. With the NXI, you can do LPV. The 750 standard, I don't think you can, but with the NXI, LPV is a thing. So the capability of what approaches you can do changes based on the avionics suite that you've got. We should actually have a brief of this. So this is the RNAV GPS Zulu runway 2 approach. 020 is the final approach course, Jalpa at 5,800 feet. The mins for us are going to be the LNAV mins 3420, which is 454 feet AGL. Touchdown zone elevation 2966, and the MSA is reference 02 threshold, which is 11.3. Hopefully we'll be able to trundle on in from here and join at GOGS for a straight-in approach. GOGS at 9. AVDA at 73, Jalpa at 58, then a 3-degree glide path. Correction, for us it's going to be 3-degree descent angle down to the LNAV mins 3420. We should see a Mouser and a Pappy on the left-hand side. The missed approach for us is going to be climb to 4,200 feet, climbing left turn to 9,000 feet direct to the GOGS intersection and hold. The hold will be parallel, 7-mile legs, outbound 200, right turn 020, and then left turns. We'll be talking to Salt Lake Center on 2707, which is, I think, who we're with now. Oops. 2707, and then towers on 2455. So we need to head on down in a sec. Two minutes. Happy days. What's the weather doing?
Coming in departing runway 2. ILS runway 2 approaching use. 3 backhaul runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Yankee.
Yankee.
Glacier Park International Airport. 8 is information Yankee.
Yankee.
0155 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 5. Mist. 1,000 scattered. Ceiling 4,300 broken. 5,000 overcast. Temperature 0. Dew point 0. Altimeter 9 rate 9 on. Arriving and departing runway 2. ILS runway 2 approaching use. 3.
Thank you for the raid party. Welcome. I've just got all the alerts turned off today. I'm sorry. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hello. We're just about to descend into Kalispell. Alright, we're coming up on 50 miles. I said we were going to descend at about 45 miles, so I think we're going to start on down now. So let's bug up 24. Oops. Let's bug up 24. Vertical speed. And pitch her down. 2,000 feet a minute. Do we have a alert for the descent?
We're
Down we go. Just in case, for whatever reason, we got to do the ILS, it's going to be 1115020, and then fairly similar. So with this, it'll give you pretty much a, oops.
0 for kilo contact.
Thank you.
Select center 133.4.
It'll give you the all the calculations that you got to do. And then you do it, and then it will give you V path, and then the deviation from the calculated path.
ILS runway 2 is in use. Do you have approach request?
So it's given us all the information there.
0340 Alpha Kilo, you are broken. Confirm ILS runway 2 approach. Three four zero Alpha Kilo, loud and clear.
Yeah, I've got the headset on, Stephen.
340 Alpha Kilo, clear direct fly cab, cross fly cab 12000.
Is that better for you guys?
Runway 2 approach, report established, localizer inbound from GOGS.
Can you guys hear the sim a little bit better now?
Kilo cross fly cab at 12000 or above. There's Kilo 12000.
There we go.
5 Delta Bravo, change GOGS intersection to read Phi Cab intersection, and plan on the ILS runway 2. Contact Salt Lake Center 133.4.
After Mullen Pass, replace GOGS with Phi Cab and center on 1334, November 5 Delta Bravo. Alright, after Mullen Pass, it's going to be, oops, after Mullen Pass, it's going to be direct to Phi Cab. Then 1334. Seattle Center, November 525 Delta Bravo is flight level 299er descending to cross Mullen Pass 240.
525 Delta Bravo, Salt Lake Center, thank you. Glacier altimeter 2989er. After Mullen Pass, cross Fly Cab at or above 12000. Expect ILS runway 2 approach.
After Mullen Pass, cross Phi Cab at 12000. We have ATIS Yankee. Any chance we could request the Arnav Zulu for 2 November 5 Delta Bravo? That was poor radio work on my behalf.
Delta Bravo. After Mullen Pass, clear direct Olaby. Cross Olaby at or above 12000. Expect Arna Zulu runway 2 approach.
After Mullen Pass, Olibi, and then expecting the approach for 2 November 5 Delta Bravo. Alright.
Bravo Romeo, contact Denver Center 118.57.
Olibi.
118.57, Vanessa 6 Bravo Romeo.
So after Mullen Pass, it's going to be Olibi at 12, yeah.
Denver Center, good evening, Vanessa 6 Bravo Romeo 11000.
Olibi at 12. Easy.
That's 36 Bravo Romeo, Denver Center, thank you. Call up altimeter 3022.
22, Vanessa 2 Bravo Romeo.
Oh,
36 Bravo Romeo, where do you want to terminate Victor 95? You want to take it all the way to Rattlesnake?
hopefully my stream's not showing it off in a poor light. Sorry to hear that.
Stand by, Vanessa 6 Bravo Romeo.
Yeah. So we can switch from, I don't believe this, I don't know if this is TAT or OT. But there is a option for it over there. Yeah, hopefully the stream quality is fine. Okay, Olibi at 12. We've got 12. And just a quick adjustment to our approach brief. No procedure turn from Olibi. I think it looks great in the cockpit, personally. My stream might be compressing it a little bit, in which case I apologize.
Vanessa 36 Bravo Romeo, request terminate the Victor 95 at Derma intersection.
Alright, let's just do a quick little, oops, excuse me.
We'll probably request an RNF into Four Corners.
Okay, that's looking good.
Your routing after Victor 95, it'll be direct, correction, to Derma, then direct. And for minimum upper altitude, I'll need to climb you here, maintain 13,000.
89.
The clearance to Derma intersection, and then you want us to now climb to 13,000, I think.
6 Bravo Romeo, affirmative, NAJ 11,000, correction, 13,000 by Hyundai.
Do we have any speed requirements?
Roger, we'll begin our climb now to 13,000.
This is a 23-mile leg, so if we start to be slowing down by this this section.
Will be at 12,000 or above, cleared Arna Zulu runway 2 approach, report inbound from GOGS.
Cross Olibi at or above 12,000 cleared Arnav Zulu, runway 2 approach, November 5 Delta Bravo. Okay, we got our clearance to cross Olibi at 12. actually going to, okay, get rid of the pointers. You're picking up lots of ice. Yeah, I would imagine that would be the case. Thanks for flying along.
Contact Glacier Tower.
Tower, 0 kilo.
2455 for us. True 455.
So 340 Alpha Kilo Glacier Tower, 1 calm runway 2 clear to land.
Alright. 89.
Lowest ceiling I have ceiling broken 4,300. If you break out prior, advise please. Better.
Alright. Please sit down. Gotta look out for those clouds. Alright, there's 12 grand. 5 miles to Olive. And we're just going to chill here for a bit. Now, we still have a 24-mile leg between Olive and Gogs. And I just want to confirm that it hasn't put in a hold and loo here. No, it hasn't, so... Good. That's cool. I love how it knew for this segment of the approach it was no procedure turn. However, when we loaded it before, it had that it had built the hold into the box, which is really, really cool. So it's saying that's us there with no procedure turn. It's just going to be straight in. That was the, I believe, the tail de-ice running on a cycle. Let's bug up. Alright, so we're now on the Olive to Gogs leg. Yeah, I was very fortunate to get a pre-release copy to show off for everyone. I hope everyone's enjoyed the stream. Let's not slow down too much. Alright, so we got to cross Gogs at 9. So Gogs is coming up in 20 miles. So we'll bug 9. There's 9 there. Oop. Oh. Oops. Oh. I love pop-ups, especially for things that are, let's say, not not ideally placed, such as the autopilot panel. It works in the plane because you can do one of these ones, but it makes it a little bit more difficult in the sim. All right, so we got to lose 3. So 3 threes is 9. We're coming up on 9 miles, so let's just start a leisurely descent now. We're doing a ground speed of 284, so 1900 feet a minute. Should give us... Wait a minute. Sorry, 1400 feet a minute. Should give us 3 degrees. We'll do 15 for safety. And we're going to also slow down as well. We're absolutely banging along onto the approach here. So the autopilot has got one. I'm not sure if that's one that I've got bound or if there is an actual click spot for it. There it is. And the UNS has also got one if you click on it. And this one up the front, the mode selector, has also got one. Okay, let's keep it slowing down. Coming up on Gogs in 6 miles. And 200 for the first stage of flap for us. Okay, after Gogs, it's going to be down to 7,300 feet.
Command 36 Bravo, your request, leave the frequency for a couple minutes, please.
Okay, here's 9,000 feet. And we're coming up on Gogs here. Speed is checked. I'll take the approach flight, please.
Alpha Kilo, taxi to Park KBOI, Bravo, have a wonderful night.
7,300 feet. Yes. Down we go.
Roger. 5 Delta Bravo, contact Glacier Tower.
Glacier Tower, 5 Delta Bravo. Glacier Tower, November 525 Delta Bravo. Gogs, RNP 02.
525 Delta Bravo, Glacier Tower, runway 2, clear to land.
2, clear to land, November 5 Delta Bravo. Okay, so we're approaching Avdi at 7,300 feet. So from what I can see is we're actually clearing 1 million. However, I still would like to fly the approach, so I'm going to. We need to keep coming down a bit. Afternoon, PD. So 7,300 feet at Avdi. 3 miles, or a little bit high here. 700 feet high, so we'll just keep coming down. Good night. See you, Tim. 7,300 feet. At AVD, crossing in 1.4 miles. Alt mode, alt mode. Next step is going to be Jalpa at 5,800 feet. 5,800 feet. And once that sequences, watch the speed. Watch the speed, there's the waypoint sequence. And down we go. Alright, so 5,800 feet next at Jalpa. There's 68 for 58,000 to go in 3 miles. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's try 1,000 feet a minute and see how we go. That's looking pretty good. Actually, maybe we'll do it this way. That way you guys can have a look out the window as well. Okay, coming up on Jalpa in 2 miles. Now we did receive a landing clearance. I've configured a little bit early. We've still got the landing flap to go. At 161 knots. There's 5,800 feet coming up on the waypoint sequence, alt capture. And mins for us at 3,500 feet. There's the waypoint sequence. And down we go. We're doing a ground speed of 150 knots, so that's going to be about 800 feet a minute. So we can we'll bug 9 and see what we get out of it. And in theory, we should be all the way down to the mins. Once I take manual control, I'll get the last bit of flap out, and we'll go from there. Let's get rid of the engine sync. Oh. We've got gear 3 greens, flaps to go, ignitions, pack safety, and... Nope. I thought that was a before landing one.
Ready to copy.
Whoops.
IFR to Glacier Park.
I thought that was a before landing, not an after landing. We'll play that again once we're on the ground. Alright, we're 1,000 feet to the mins. The mins get us quite low, actually. Down to 454 feet AGL.
Yeah, 2722, Denver clearance cleared to Glacier Park Airport. Stars 1 departure. Stand by.
500 feet to mins. Autopilot's away. Call that 200 above. If we're IMC, that would be the MDA there. We could cruise along here, cruise along here. Cruise, 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 cruise. Cruise, 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 cruise. Oh, look, a runway. Let's land. Landing flaps. And we have a clearance.
Yeah, 2722, clear to Glacier Park Airport, DARS 1 departure to DARS, direct Missoula, VOR, Mike Sierra Oscar, direct Scott, direct. Climb via SID, expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure, departure frequency 126.1, squawk 6270.
That last little bit of flap gives you a whoosh.
Clear to Glacier
Thank you,
Park
Boise.
International. Darth 1 departure, then Darth, then Missoula, then Scott. Climb via SID, did not copy the altitude. Departure frequency 126.1 and did not copy our transponder code for United 2722.
Yeah, 2722, expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure, and squawk 6270.
Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 6270, United 2722.
2722, expect runway 25 for departure.
And we'll expect runway 25 for departure for United 2722.
Oh, sorry, Exos. I got the alerts deleted.
Delta Bravo, taxi to parking via Bravo, monitor ground, have a great night.
Bravo, monitor ground, citation 5, Delta, Bravo today. Alright, 25, 21.6. Yeah, sorry, I've got all the alerts muted today. I'm very appreciative of all the support from the from everyone. I just for the showcase of the plane today, I've just turned everything off. Thank you very, very much, everyone. Alright, welcome to Glacier Park, everyone. All is good.
Welcome to your destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we've come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. We're glad you chose to fly with us. Thank you and have a great day.
Oh. Well, we made it. We made it. Alright, did I miss anything on the after landing flow? Lights, beacon, ignitions, wicked. Doing another flight, I don't think I will, not sure if I'll have time. I didn't have anything planned. We'll park her up and we'll have a look around. Oh, there's someone here. I think we'll actually park behind them. That's the fuel farm there. Right. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good there, folks. So, what we'll do... run outside. Gonna replay the landing? I think we will. Oops. And just before we get too excited, round we go. There you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. That was fun. I've never flown the just the UNS before. That was a really cool. That was a really cool level for me. That was fun, but I wanted to show off the jet with its sort of with the same with just a basic setup, right? The standard avionics and the UNS. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you all for coming. This releases tomorrow at I believe 1500 Zulu over at X Aviation. Big shout out to the team for letting me well, trusting me to fly it and show it off on stream. I really do appreciate the support, and you guys have done a absolutely amazing job with it.
Disconnected.
This is, I can honestly say, one of my favorite planes in X-Plane. I believe today's Zulu. Let me double check. I've got a link for you here. Oh, that's all right, Coop. Thanks for it's been what, more than 5 years of work from you guys. So all I did was show it off. All I did is fly it poorly. You guys put in all the hard yards and did all the good work. So thank you for that, and I hope everyone enjoys it. I'm gonna fly it again on stream tomorrow when it releases, and I'm gonna do a giveaway on the stream here. So if you want your chance to win a copy, drop into the stream tomorrow, and we'll give away a copy of the plane after it releases in 14 hours, 15 minutes, and 14 seconds. So. X-Plane 12 only. X-Plane 12 only. So, thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to close the door up and we'll do a quick little replay, and then call it quits. Thank you all for flying or hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was able to show it off in a good light for you all, and thank you again for the TorqueSim guys and the X Aviation guys for letting me show it off. I'll do a quick replay. And then we'll put it to bed. Did I disconnect from P? Yes. Okay, we're good. All right, everyone, enjoy. Thank you all. Hope to see a lot of you tomorrow. Thank you again for letting me show this awesome jet off. Oh. Oh. Thank you all. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.